I'm J. Marie Poetry, owner of Dirty Words Apparel, and my co-host Brandy is owner of The Pleasure Palace. We are the Dirty Pleasure Show. This podcast gets dirty, down in the sheets of your bed and your head. Conversations get deep. For instance, while giving head, what do you think about? Does it matter? Can you please your mate, or should others be involved? These topics and more are in store for your listening pleasure. We are the Dirty Pleasure Show. I am J. Marie Poetry, trying to turn this music down so y'all can hear me. I am J. Marie Poetry, owner of Dirty Words Apparel, and I've got with me my co-host, homegirl, Brandy. Take it away.
I am your independent bedroom candy consultant, and I'm the owner of The Pleasure Palace. Welcome. We're so happy you joined us today.
Go ahead and talk about the shirt you had on. Let's back up and get a little good view of it.
Right. So while we're waiting to get things started, I did want to talk about something special. I have started to, let's see if I can advertise other businesses, especially Black owned. This right here, I'm trying to get a good picture of it, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a picture of it in the comments after the show. It's called, I'm going to get a better picture of it later on, but it's called Miliano Clothing. It is a Black owned business. It was started by a friend of mine and his mother. It is near and dear to me because not only do they make nice shirts with the best qualities, they also are responsible for giving me my beautiful dog, Duke. It's a clothing line that is made out of the best quality for a low price. And like I said, it's Black. You can place the order on his Instagram. Go to @Miliano, MELIANO _LL. Excuse me, I'm sorry. MELIANO _clothing CLOTHING _LLC, and put your order in. All you have to do is inbox them. Towards the end of the show, I will talk more about the brand and the pricing. Very trustworthy business owner, very reliable, and responds pretty quickly. Jay, so I'll go ahead and let you take it away. What we're going to start with today?
Okay. We're going to start with, until the guys join us, we got some guys joining us. Looks like they're kind of confused with the whereabouts of where they should be. But anyway, so we want to go ahead and we'll just start asking some questions. So today's episode, we're going to talk about doing too much. Okay, they doing too much. Now, what do we mean by that? Like, we're talking about like the bedroom. We're talking about maybe the before, the things that happen beforehand. You know, like, were you ever in a situation, Brandy, yourself? Let me ask that question. Were you ever in a situation where you were? Let me move this mic out the way because I can't see nothing. Okay, have you ever been in a situation where you thought you were doing your damn thing, right? You were just doing it, and it turned out maybe not so much. What did you do? Like, was it okay?
I won't talk about what we were doing exactly, but I thought that, I thought I was doing it. I thought I was laying it down. I thought I was like, yeah, I thought I was impressed, and I thought, man, I had him hooked. And embarrassingly, he told the next chick that I was horrible, and he could not wait for it to be over. Like, he never wanted to do it again. Like, he dogged me out. But yes, I have. That's all I'm gonna say on it, because it's kind of embarrassing. But I have been accused of doing too much, and it, wasn't the best thing. So
doing too much, and it wasn't too much at the same time.
Yeah.
And so
it was embarrassing.
So how did you find out that the girl? Okay, so let me see. you said the girl, he told the next girl. So the next girl told you that he told you? Or that he told her that?
Yes, because, and you know, sadly, he was in the end playing both of us, but she thought she was doing some damage when she told me what he was saying behind my back. And it was embarrassing, but needless to say, I learned my lesson with that one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I gotta say, yeah, that's a tough situation. Now, let me say, have I ever had that? Probably way more times than I know of, because I always think I'm doing my coldest moves, my coldest whatever, and I think the guys maybe are nice and they're like, you know what, we're not gonna put you out there like that. We're not gonna say this or say that. We're gonna talk about the positives. And that led me to believe I was the shit for a long time. I know that probably wasn't accurate, but I don't know what the count is. So we're just gonna go with I ain't never heard it. It ain't came to my ears. I ain't never heard it. Then that's how I'm gonna take that. So we're gonna pose the question to James. James just showed up here. We're gonna add you to the stream. So we're talking about doing too much, right? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's not a relationship, I mean in the bedroom, or whether it's before you get to the bedroom, something that turns you off or whatever that they were doing. Tell us about your kind of situation. And go ahead and rotate your camera for me, please, sir.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you. Rotate that. There we go.
Okay, so what was the question again? Say it again.
You've been in a situation where either you were doing too much or they were doing too much, and they were not doing enough in reality.
Okay, so one time I was dealing with this girl, and she was, down there taking care of her business, and I was like, "Hey, like, watch your teeth." It's like, chill out. And she was like, "I know what I'm doing." I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" And I had to like stop the whole situation right then and there, because like, you can't tell somebody that you're doing what you know you need to be doing when they tell you, "Hey, I need you to chill out," and then sit there and like basically tell them, "Oh, I'm at work. How dare you tell me what to do at work?" Like, wait a minute, young lady, you are doing something to me. So if the situation was reversed and I'm doing something to you, and you're like, "Wait a minute, you need to be right here. This is the spot you need to be hit instead of this spot." They're not telling you that because, they're trying to be an ass or nothing. They're telling you that because they're trying to teach you how to please them. And if you're trying to direct and guide somebody to teach them how to please you, that should be the goal at the end of the day, not sitting there saying, "Oh, well, I know what I'm doing." It's like, well, motherfucker, obviously you don't, because you're not getting the desired result that you're looking for. You trying to get me, grabbing the sheets or, trying to move away from you. Just like that's my goal, to get you to climb the wall real quick. But
you said grabbing the sheets, and I took it a different direction. But
well, I'm just saying
wasn't the case.
There was far from it. It was more of a, she was about to get high-fived in the forehead. Like, yo, just let it go. Just quit. Because that wasn't where it was.
Not working. Just stop.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit. And that's, I think I've had that happen like twice.
That would suck to be told in the middle of thinking you throwing it down and be like, just stop.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you sit there and you tell somebody, "Hey, do it like this," or "do this," because you're trying to teach them how to please you. You're not sitting there trying to disrespect their ability, because they kind of know what they're doing, but they don't know how to do it for you, because everybody's different. I can't walk into a situation and say, "Hey, I'm going to Miss Pleasure Palace spot. I'm about to do XYZ," and she's gonna be like looking at me like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, stop. Like, don't do that. Or, oh, I don't like that. Or immediately I'm like giving her direction and the shit's like bogus. So that's not what you need to do.
So have you ever like told them?
Yeah.
Well, you did. You said you told her. Okay, so
everybody has to be coachable. Even from the time you're a kid to the time you become an adult. If you're a coachable child, you will be a coachable adult. And if you are not a coachable child, you will not be a coachable adult, and you're not going to learn. And if you get put in that position where you don't want to learn, then that's not going to be a good situation for you. That shit's going to go south real fast.
I agree. So is there ever a point in time, would you say, with you being an adult and all that, and you know, you're not your younger years, but your older years, has there ever been a time where you've not said something to be able to keep the access going? And like, say something wasn't done maybe to your liking or whatever the case was, but overall, this is who you like hanging with in that manner. So has there ever been a point where you not said something because of the fact that you didn't want it to go away?
Well, I think if a person actually cares about you, they're going to allow that conversation. And if you sit there and you have that conversation, you say, hey, yeah, this wasn't perfect. Yeah, it wasn't the best situation, but you know, everything's never going to be perfect. But if you still like that person, then you're going to keep it going no matter what. But if you don't, and it's just one of one-nighters, it kind of is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to not let her do it because I'm like, oh, she's bogus. Like, no, she got to learn. So I'm going to let her sit there and learn. She's going to sit there and she's going to pay attention. She's going to get direction. And it's going to be what it is.
Okay. So we're not trying to interview you, but Brandy lost connection here. So I'm over here in the background texting her like, what you doing? What you doing? You left me hanging. Okay, so we'll go ahead to the next one. So like, is there a non-sexual thing that can happen before, like, say, you know, you already be with this chick, and then there's something that she does, like, is there like that one thing that can be done where you like, oh hell no, I'm good, and we moving on? Is there that one thing?
Yeah. Let me see. Because like I have a lot of pet peeves. I really do. Probably at the age I'm at now, people that have like bad kids. And if they excuse bad kids or if they excuse bad behavior, that's a immediate no. It don't matter what they look like. It don't matter what their body look like. That's going to be an immediate no. Because that's going to be an irritant. You know, you can be like, yeah, that's not cute. Or let's say somebody don't take care of themselves and you notice it. You just like, yeah, nah.
Take care of themselves, like hygiene, or you talking about like
hygiene,
self-care?
Or if they make poor choices, like people that don't drink water or act like they're allergic to water, like that's, to me, that's an immediate no. Because it's gonna be, it's not gonna be good at all. Or people
She's
that
not
just
taking care of her health. So it's not gonna be a good situation.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a good situation because you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be doing some shit and either some back shot missed or some sort of air is gonna hit your nose and you be like,
back shot missed. Wait, what? Back shot missed.
Hey, sometimes you be in there doing what you need to do and you catch a whiff of some shit and you be like, wait a minute. Nope. Absolutely not.
Okay. I just wanted you to kind of clarify because we was.
Hey, sometimes, hey, when you being grown, doing grown stuff, sometimes shit happen, and you be like, yeah. I done had a few situations where I was like, you know what, this is definitely something for the history books, or this is gonna be something that I'm not gonna fucking forget. Like there's been some traumatic situations where
not
it's pretty
traumatic.
rough.
Traumatic seems Okay, so it was.
Okay,
it was
so all
traumatic.
right, so
Tell us about
I
that.
know this ain't gonna be something you want to hear, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So all right, so I was in Germany. I was like 19, sitting there with this chick. We doing what we doing. We had the lights off. We was just getting after it. It was hot. I was like, oh man. I was like, man, it's fucking hot as shit in here. Like, it's fucking stupid. Sitting there working, doing what we doing, and I'm like, damn, it's just like all over everywhere. Like, it's fucking running down my leg. I'm like, god damn. Like, okay. Like, she getting after it. And I'm like, all right. So we sitting there working. About 30, 45 minutes go by. We finish up. I walk in the
love
bathroom.
how you are coding this so well. We working. I'm like, yeah. So when my mom listens back to this, she's gonna be like, what is he talking about? He was working.
Yeah, so yeah, we ain't even gonna worry about that. It's gonna be okay. But anyway, we sitting there doing what we doing. I go into the bathroom. When I'm done, I turn the light on. I immediately start screaming like a schoolgirl. I'm like, oh my god, what the, oh my god, like shit looked like a CSI crime scene. It was fucking horrendous. I thought I was dying. I was immediately looking for like the open wound, like what the fuck's happening. I walked back in the room. Yeah, I walked back in the room and turned the light on. Shit looked like somebody just got murdered. And I had it on my forehead, on my cheek, on my chin. I was fucking mad. I ain't never been that mad in my life. This shit was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And she was like, oh my god, it just felt so good. I didn't want to say nothing. The fuck you mean you don't want to say nothing? That should have been an immediate conversation. Like, it should have been something that should have happened. Should have had a conversation about that. But it was horrendous. I thought I was gonna die. I literally thought I was injured. I was like full panic mode. I thought I got shot, stabbed, or something. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was all over my legs, all over my fucking chest. I wiped my face, swiped my shit like Simba on motherfucking Lion King. Like, the shit was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
Okay,
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Moving on. Moving on while we wait for the other guys to join. I hope they don't have these kind of stories, cause y'all.
Hey, no, it ain't us. It's y'all. Y'all be on some bullshit because y'all don't like to have those kind of conversations. Because y'all want to sit there and be slick and be like, y'all. No, I say y'all.
Conversation about what?
I say y'all in general as women. A lot of women don't like to have those conversations of shit that we need to know when certain things are about to happen. But not everybody has that conversation. Not everybody sits there and they're like, hey, I understand, you want to.
You can't do this going on this week because that's
a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just try to be, be foul about shit. Like, I understand in the shower. I understand putting down the towel. Totally get it. I understand. Like, we all grown. I get it.
No, well, but if you know it's the time, though.
If you know. But if you don't know, and you 19 years old, that is traumatic as fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
I can say it's traumatic, but I mean, but why are you doing it? You know that's the case. You know that's happening.
I didn't know at the time. I was 19. I did not know. I know now. When I smell fucking nickels.
19. Okay.
When I smell fucking pennies, I know what the fuck time it is. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring another guest up here. I'm not about to be interviewing you all day because your stories is horrible. So let me invite Jay. We're gonna invite Jay Fon up here. This is a guy I've been knowing for years. And he ain't shit.
Ooh.
Welcome to the show.
Nice
Jay?
introduction. I got my closet in the background, so I can what up with it? What up?
That's okay. You ain't got nobody walking past naked or nothing like that.
If I'm lucky.
All right, so let me catch you up. So we got a conversation going. So we were talking about, like, has there ever been, I'm gonna say first and foremost, has there ever been a woman that thought she was doing her coldest act, coldest routine, whatever you want to say. And she just thought she was doing the damn thing and she wasn't doing shit. But did you tell her that she wasn't doing shit in that moment?
Oh, no, I didn't tell her. You know what I mean? Just like little mama spirit up. Sometimes I like the effort, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's all you really need.
Is the effort. Okay,
Is
so
the effort,
you're not
yeah.
going to
Let me
just
show
outright
you
tell her.
Hey, show me you willing to, let me get my switch together, damn.
Yeah, your microphone sound like you got the phone over the mic already.
Hold on, let me turn these off here.
Okay, we can hear you a lot better. There you
All
go.
right. That better.
Yeah, now go ahead with your story.
Oh, no. Sometimes you gotta let them think they doing what they doing. It might improve the next time around, you know what I mean? And
So it could have been like starter problems, maybe.
It could have been anything.
What if it continues like that though? Do you just say, you know what?
Then it depends on what the relationship is. You know what I mean? Like if you in a relationship, then yeah, you gotta say something because you planning on sticking it out with this shit.
Right.
If it's not acceptable, then you're gonna find yourself looking to see, you're gonna be on Facebook like, damn, she do a lot right here. I know she do a lot, you know what I mean? And if that's your girl, you like, hey, maybe you need to be a little bit more open to testing some other stuff out. Being more, the girls' biggest problems with me is they don't lack, that they kind of lack the initiative to take control as much as you would like them to. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily say that they got to be in control, but to act like they want it as much as you do. And so sometimes, like, if you're a nigga, if you ready, you might go in face first anywhere. You know what I mean? Girl, girl, they be a little bit more,
It's like we don't think less of nobody for that. If they want to do what we want to do, then yeah, tell me, or fucking let's do it. I mean, don't act scary about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so in the relationship, how do you tell them? Okay, well, let me see. On the flip of it, has there ever been that a chick was doing way too much and you was like, come on with all this shit. Like, come on. Now, this is just too much.
I haven't ran across that too.
Okay, so you run across the other spectrum of
doing too much. I'm trying to think where there's ever been a scenario where it was like she doing too much, and I just can't. And maybe that's just me and my Scorpio ways, but it ain't really been a too much that I've witnessed.
Okay,
it ain't too little. It ain't been enough. It's been plenty of times where it ain't been enough, but too much, it ain't really.
Okay, so would you say that as a guy, you would to prevent from the, let me see, did you see the questions ahead of time? Because some of this, let me see. Okay, for fear of it being taken away from you, I'm trying to come up with a little colorful way to say it. For fear of it being taken away from you, have you like omitted talking about something being wrong or whatever? Or
you can't do that.
For fear
if they want to be there, they're gonna be
there. What I think the problem is the fear of me going to get it from somewhere else. I don't necessarily run across the fear of them taking it away. It's like, and And I don't know, maybe I think too much of myself. I don't know what the scenario is. But with me, it's more so like, oh, okay, you ain't gonna do this? All right, that's fine.
I got a number of a chick that will.
Oh, so it's like money longs another one or whatever it's called, another. Okay, so you just find another. So that's
the threat is there, not necessarily that I'm gonna do it. It's just that, and that's just for me, for example, I stayed single for a long time.
Okay.
Because I didn't want anybody to be able to if I had to end something or something like that, then it could just be ended. It wouldn't have to be a whole bunch of, other stuff going through a whole bunch of other stuff with it. Now, if I'm in a relationship, and where a situation comes up to where, I'm saying something and something is a threat of taking away, I'm not going to necessarily go, off the top and go find it somewhere else, but it's going to be a constant kind of reminder, like, hey, you ought to do this. You ought to look at something. You ought to talk to your friends. I mean, I know your friends doing wild shit. I need you to figure out how to loosen your inhibitions to do some of this other stuff, because now it's kind of like I've become less
interested in her or interested in going out, hanging out.
Yeah, because now it's like I'm gonna play my fucking video game or go to work.
Because a lot of people will sit there and they'll play those kind of games, or they'll sit there and they'll be like, oh, well, you need to do this if you want me to give you this. And it's like, okay, why are we playing games? Like, we all grown. If you want to sit there and you want to be here, be here. If you don't, bye. Like, I'm not going to sit there and beg you to be here. And it's like, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to have certain expectations of you. And if those expectations are not met for both of us, why are we even here? Or you'll have people that do have unrealistic expectations. I saw a thing on Facebook not too long ago where this chick was like, a dude got to buy me a dress if he want to take me out. And I'm like, what? It's like, okay, if you're going to expect, if your expectations of me are going to be,
It's a relationship?
No. You misunderstood what I said. This chick said that in order for any dude to take her anywhere, they need to buy her an outfit. And I looked at that like, okay, you can't have expectations of husband stuff for me and me not have expectations of wife stuff for you. So if I'm going to take you out and I'm going to buy you a dress and you're going to expect me to pay for dinner, you're going to expect all of this gentleman-like, husband-like stuff from me, then my expectations of you are going to be the exact same. That means you're putting out at the end of the night. That don't mean you're going to give me some old school Christian hug, pat me on my back and call it a day. You're not going to have husband expectations of me and me not have wife expectations of you.
Why does it mean that she has to put out if you buy her a dress?
Because the expectation is that it's high for her like that. That's husband-like stuff. You don't require husband-like stuff from people. But that's the thing. That's the expectation. It's unrealistic. She has that unrealistic expectation. So my expectation has to be just as unrealistic. And if she doesn't want to abide by my expectation, then she can't expect me to abide by hers. Because that's ridiculous. And people got to sit there and they got to be realistic about this shit. When they want to sit there and do stuff and be in a situation, be realistic about it. It ain't no reason for us to be unrealistic. There's no reason for it.
That's wild anyway.
It is. I told you.
Well, so like...
That's a little wild.
Right.
But there's people out here doing it.
Switching gears, not necessarily switching gears, but let's talk about a time where, has it ever been a time where you turned down a chick, or Brandy turned down a dude in private, but in public, you let him say whatever he was saying because he was trying to make it seem like y'all really did some stuff and he really blew your back out, or vice versa,
No, I don't like
Has it ever
people
been that
talking
kind of
about
thing
our.
like that?
No, because I normally stop that because I don't like what we do in the bedroom to just be told randomly to people like, oh, I did this. Shut up. I tell people what you just did.
Right, but when you're talking about like, has it ever been a situation where you turned down somebody privately, but publicly you acted like y'all was cool, it wasn't a big deal?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Jay,
Well,
let
so-
me hear you, because
Not
I feel like you had a
not that I
story.
can say that exactly, but I've had a situation where a girl I was talking to would talk like she was doing a lot, and it had me with the whole okay. Who this nigga you messing with? Because I don't. He lucky ass nigga, because I don't know where this is coming from.
But you let her have it. You let her have it.
Hey, okay, yeah, your friend, yeah, talk about it. You better let her make it happen tonight.
Like all that talking.
Yeah.
Okay. And James, what about you?
Nah, I don't get caught up in stuff like that. And it's like, if somebody want to talk, I'm not gonna sit there and correct them because I don't care. I'm not gonna give them that
I know,
my
but-
level of. I'm not
But
gonna
I'm
give them that
saying,
energy.
if she say y'all out and about, and she like, girl, I be pleasing my man. He don't have to worry about no bitches over here or whatever. Some ghetto stuff she might be saying, right? And y'all are out at a dinner party, price to my ghetto, okay? But you know, she go to doing all that. Do you be like, no, you might? Wrong one. Like, no, I don't think you're talking about the same person. I don't think we're talking about the same people. Have you ever done that?
I told a chick that she was Tuesday. It's like you're just Tuesday. Like
Okay.
that's
Explain that.
like
What
I'm gonna
now?
need you
Wait.
to calm down.
I absolutely understand what you
What?
Okay.
She was hey, she was Tuesday, and she was acting like she was the whole week.
Okay.
It'd be like that
I get you
sometimes.
now.
It'd
I get
be
you
like
now.
that sometimes.
Golly.
Like, okay, so when you live your life, sometimes you get to that point to where people are just a day of the week. Sometimes it be
Okay.
like that. Everybody
Alright.
has a point in their life where, you know, they're a day of the week. And it be like that sometimes. And sometimes you gotta let people know, like, this ain't that serious. Like, you just Tuesday. Like, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Okay, so let's talk about age ranges. We all are somewhere in our late 30s, early 40s, or somewhere around there. Okay, so would you say, or have you ever dated younger, and that younger chick or dude was doing too much? Okay, in the sense of, for us women, to clarify, not that y'all are. Anyway, have you ever dealt with a younger chick that was doing too much, or do you feel like the older chick are doing too much? Let me say it like that. Hopefully, I was trying to say it in a less ghetto way, but this is creeping out.
Like I said, doing too much is really a stretch with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
It's
ain't
relative.
too much. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah, it's subjective. It really is.
yeah. You know, the one thing you know about younger women, they can tend to be a little more mouthy.
Okay.
Outside of, you know, situations. Now, older women can talk a little bit more grimier inside the situations.
Yeah.
Okay, so inside the bedroom, they can talk like that. You talking about like before?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, James?
Okay, so all right, so buckle up. Story time. All right, so this is what happened.
Not
All right,
buckle
so after I got divorced, this girl was like 19, and she was like, I think we should date. I think we should talk. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, you can be Tuesday, but she was like, nah. She was like, we're gonna date, and I'm like, yeah, okay. So we sitting there hanging out, and next thing I know, she put like, she told all her friends that we were dating. She sat there and like tried to slowly move in. She what is it? She put like a camera on the outside of my door. Like she went that far, and she was like videotaping anybody that came in and out or anything that was going on. And she tried to start an argument with me one day because she saw my ex bring my kids to the house. She didn't know who the girl was. She just was like, oh, why is this girl in your apartment? And I'm like, she was here for like 10 seconds. It ain't no way in hell that I could have did anything in 10 seconds. Like, the only thing I do fast is drive. Like, that's what it be. But she went that far, and she sat there and just took it way out of control and just started wilding. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. Like, I totally don't need that. I ain't never
psycho.
Yeah, she was on one. And then she was like,
camera outside, you gonna be heartbroken. You put a camera outside my head.
You know, absolutely. Like every other day, it was some foolishness. It was some foolishness. So like
a bottle of pills in front of the TV screen. I can't believe it.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, but it's like
you gonna act, wasn't me.
She was wilding, like she was wilding for real, and I'm like, yeah, nah, like this ain't it. So it took, what was it? She sat there and was like, oh, well, since you cheated on me, I decided to go sleep with this girl that I was messing with. And I was like, okay, I didn't cheat on you, but you want to call that girl to come over real quick? Like, we can have a conversation. And she was like, why you want to talk to her? And I'm like, because it'll be entertaining. What the fuck you mean? Like,
y'all.
Yeah, like, shit's going to be entertaining for real. So, she did call the girl over, but I was like, yeah, nah. I couldn't even, there wasn't enough alcohol in the world. It just wasn't. Like,
how do you level down with a chick? You're supposed to be it's supposed to even be a bad chick. Okay.
You said do what?
No.
No, say it.
Don't worry.
Talk your shit. Go ahead.
My mic was. You couldn't
hear
me?
Nigga, I heard you. I just want you to say it again.
No. Okay, so the next question.
Anime.
The next question.
You gonna sing the song like I told you to now? Sing the song. Anime.
I don't remember now.
Yeah, you better figure it out. Rewind it.
So y'all, let's test the next one. What do y'all have any like non-sexual turn-offs that kind of just turn you off from like that person, or from being in the mood with that person, or everything's going great, and then y'all go back to y'all house and y'all about to do the do, and she just does something that's just like batshit wrong. You just like, you know what? You can go home. I think you need to go home. Like, you ever had that situation?
How do you? What is your exit strategy? There we go.
Yeah, exit strategy. Let's get back to
thanks, B. Because I can't. I'm like, I need some balance here.
Uglifier to me.
Hey, I like that. That's what's up.
is the mouth can be really a trigger sometimes. You know what I mean? When and it's hard to describe exactly what I'm trying to say about it, but when they talk too much, I guess.
Like talk too much, like period. Like talk too much, like ask you too many questions, trying to get in your business.
All of it together.
Okay.
Jane knows. Jane knows.
I think he was gonna bring that up. Shut the fuck.
Well, just like a dude can talk themselves out against some pussy, a girl can talk herself out against some dick too.
Yeah,
it's the thing.
It's hard, and it's like,
but what could she? Yeah, like
talk yourself out that. You got to be really just like. It's the whole
oversharing is not cute too. Some people overshare stuff, and they'll be telling you about some shit they did in the past, or some people that they've been with, and you be like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
And
Or you
and
happen
may
to
not
know
make you not
somebody.
smash, but it puts people into a place, which I don't know if that necessarily, is something that y'all want to hear or not. But you know how niggas get friend zone quick and stuff like that. Oh, we kind of put women into, this is just gonna be some fucking shit. This is just gonna be once and I'm out. Or you know what, I might dig this shit. It might be something like that. And that happens. That goes right along with just like you said, oversharing, talking too much, different stuff like that. I'm not saying that you can't, because I won't listen. I love conversation, but there's a time and a place to know when to just shut the fuck up.
Or start talking about problems, start talking about money problems, or start talking about, oh, well, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. Shit like that. And it's like,
it'd be when Jay
the people really like
in the conversation.
Do women really like come to you though about paying bills and stuff? Or are you just saying that like in general?
Yes. It is a thing. That shit happens. It happens more than you know. Especially on these dating apps. These dating apps, so you meet people in person. Yeah, like that shit happens a lot.
So
being single out here ain't shit.
So let's do this. Let's do this. Some people think it's the opposite though, but I'ma just say, so if you were part of like a product, we're gonna switch gears. Like, okay, so if you were a friends with benefit package or something like that, right? What would you say is your main benefits? Like if you were a package, a product of some sort.
You talking about if I'm advertising myself?
Yeah, and then what would be your benefits? Like, you know how like they'll be like this product and these features to this product. Like, what would you say are your features if you were a friends with benefit package? What would be the benefits?
Why don't you answer it first?
No.
Why don't give us an example of what you mean? What's your benefit package with J. Marie? What?
This is a question that we ask y'all. Then it comes to us. Go ahead.
Okay.
One of y'all this is gonna be men first today. Okay, we catering to y'all motherfuckers. Men first.
Oh, is that what the finally, huh? I mean, if I was to say that if I was a product, listen, I'm a tough product because like I said, I'm a single dad. So I'm coming with two kids off tops. So a lot of time that can confuse women, right? Because it's like, oh, he take care of his his business. He's he's a nice guy. Got his girls. He must be good guy. And yes, that is true to a certain extent.
You said a
not certain extent. Not so certain.
You gotta know who we're talking to. Like this makes sense.
I'm also still single, and it was sad the other day. I don't know who I was gonna see today, but and my daughter's 16 and 14 now. It's crazy to even think about, but my daughter, she came to me the other day, and she was like, Daddy, I don't know if I want to be like you. And I was like, what you mean? She was like, you be talking to all these women and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, baby, I'm single. And I'm like, hopefully when you go into your womanhood, you'll understand the responsibility you have as being a single person as to nobody else but to yourself. And so it's like weird having to teach your daughters this kind of stuff because she thinking, oh, this, that, and that. I'm like, look, you saw the crazy people I've dealt with, including your mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And different things like that. And you know, it's like, you know, you don't necessarily know how you reflect to them, but you just keep talking. And so I guess my package with that would be like with my girls is like, you got to pass they test too.
Okay, so it's gonna be the kids. So it's gonna be the plus kids. And what's the second benefit?
Me's. They like little bitty me's. They don't know they little me's yet. But I see it all in them, and I love every second of it. But I mean, you know, I guess I would have to say that I'm fun.
Okay. This is a friend with benefit package now, so you know, it gotta be stuff that we want. Because there's fun and what's fun?
All packages ain't the same. All benefit packages ain't the
Right,
same.
right. So you fine? Okay, that's number 2. That's vague as fuck. But number 3?
Well, you're not gonna be bored with me. You know what I mean?
That's part of number 1 though. Cause you said number 2. You said fun.
So I'm trying to explain because you saying it's kind of vague. What I'm saying is that it's not gonna be a lot of dull moments unless we was at the house or something like that. I say another benefit is that it's gonna work 9 out of 10 times.
What's gonna work?
Nigga getting old, you know what
I mean? Okay. So it's gonna work. That's a benefit. That's number 3. What's number 4?
I mean, shit, if we just friends with benefits, that's about it.
Okay, so we only coming with 4.
It's friends with benefits.
Okay.
I mean, what else are we here for? Are we benefits talking about building a relationship? Or we just friends with benefits keeping these benefits going? Okay,
so them the 4 benefits in the package. I don't think nobody would pick up that package, but it's a little vague. It's a little vague with the you gotta open up the box and like read extra shit, pull out the insert and be like, okay, this is what he's talking about.
Have you ever bought an iPhone?
No.
But don't even come with a charger no more half the time.
No, it does not.
It gets straight to the phone. It ain't about all that extra shit.
Oh shit!
Not you. Okay, so you said you an iPhone. Okay, James, what's your package?
Super
your
simple.
5 benefits.
Super simple. I just got 1. Ain't nobody gonna follow me. That's the benefit.
So they ain't crazy enough to follow you. Okay.
I said nobody is going to follow me, which means that no matter what you do in the future, no matter what you do in the future,
what he's saying.
That's it. It ain't gonna be the same. You're gonna be looking for that for the rest of your life. Ain't nobody gonna follow me. That's how I look at it. I'm gonna be decent. I'm gonna be a good dude. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna treat you right. I'm gonna show you what you need to see. Ain't nobody gonna follow that.
All within the parameters of friends with benefits, though.
Absolutely. We keep them. If those are the boundaries, that's my left and right limits. That's all it's gonna be. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna follow me.
If you my girl, I'll buy you a dress to go out in.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So,
but if that ain't within my boundaries, I'm just gonna show up, push your head in the pillow real quick, and then go about my day.
So if you were in a competitive, if this was like, we trying to decide, it's a whole gang of women, bad bitches to regular to basic, whatever, all in the store, and we looking at the packages that we want to pick up off the shelf. Okay. I don't know what kind of packages.
Nobody's gonna follow me. It's gonna be the package that's gonna get picked up off the shelf. That's how it works. It's that simple. Because every dude's gotta have that attitude. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you at, if you get like you gonna give your best foot forward and be like, look, nobody's gonna follow me.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna be. That's the package you're gonna be looking for.
Okay, so for my package, if I was doing the FWB special, it would be, I will answer your text messages after no more than 5 minutes. So 5 minutes SLA on the text messages. I will show up at the location that you desire within reason. Within reason. 3, what? Let me see. Damn. I show up and answer text messages.
That's your benefit package, huh? Text messages.
Right, because wait a minute, because because the bedroom stuff, you gotta that gotta be tiered. Okay, because if we FWB pushing towards a relationship, then you get a different tier of me. But it's lower tiers. It ain't just a package, the 5 different features of the package, but it comes with. So I guess I should have said 3 maybe. So, who is Mr. Marcus? James, start with you.
Huh?
Who is Mr. Marcus?
You talking about the nigga from the pornos?
Who is he? Tell us about him.
It's a dude. It's a porno star.
What do you know about him?
It's a dude that do pornos. That's it. I mean, that's what the nigga do. Other than that, I don't know.
That's the Doing Too Much All-Star. I think the Doing Too Much All-Star.
I just know that the dude do porn. That's all I know. I don't know him personally.
He wear hats.
I don't know nothing about him.
He do what?
He wear hats when he banging out.
Yeah, he wear hats but he bust chicks. That's it. That's all he do.
So who's Wesley Pipes?
That nigga do porno too. He's like the Tupac of porno. That dude be saying shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
No, that dude. Okay, so look, that dude be saying nothing to do with nothing. Every time he smashing the chick, he be like, "Yeah, girl, yeah, that pussy wet,
dirty bitch.
Like my seats was when I left my top down in the rainstorm." He be like, "Nigga, what?" He be like, "Turn this shit off." It's like he walked into a room and was like, "Wow, who left this pussy over here?" Start fucking and never left. Like that dude is wild. That dude say shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Hey, but I think he survived stage 4 cancer. So shout out to Wesley Pipes.
That works.
Oh,
that works.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey. That dude's got to do, bro.
Listen, when I was younger, that added a little bit of my vernacular in there. At Wesley Pipes.
Hey, them dudes be getting after it. They be doing some wild shit.
He talk cash shit the whole time.
Oh, okay. I've never watched his videos.
Yeah, that dude be getting after it. He don't be bullshit. But it be definitely be shit that ain't got nothing to do with fucking. That shit's funny.
Black porn, you've seen
I've never searched it.
You ain't never seen any black porno you ever seen in your life. That nigga's on it. He's on it.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Every black porno you ever seen in your life, that nigga's in it. At least one.
I ain't never watched porn. This is what I'm finding out.
I call them educational videos. They're adult education videos, and I've definitely seen my share.
Educational video.
They are.
Yes, I've seen my share. Now, it ain't everything that they do in there is not for you to do. Not everything in there for them that they be doing is some shit you need to be doing. But
they'll tell you.
Yeah, like generally, some of the shit that they do, you can sit there and imitate that. But not everything.
Hold on, Jay, what?
I've heard porn stars say, "This is not sex. This is entertainment."
Yes.
So
I've heard that too.
Okay. So they're there to entertain. It's not about the actual act of it. Okay.
Because it's not some shit they do in their personal life. For the most part.
No.
Okay. So
they better do it. You ain't gonna do all that shit on TV and then come home and not do that
shit. That's why I said, okay.
You be like, yo, like I just seen you do this on TV. Like, what the fuck you doing? Like, boo. Like, no, you can
shout out to the niggas that can withstand that pressure. I'm good on that.
Yeah, that shit's out of control.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Brandy, can
So all you
you
see is
hear?
a massless nigga beating your chick.
Yeah, I can hear
Like,
fine,
oh
yeah.
god. Like, no.
Okay.
I'm good. I'd rather know this happened before. I ain't about to show me the video.
Yep. Like, I don't even need it. I'm good.
So let me ask this. Would you all, to wrap up this part of it, then we're gonna have Brandy go into, you're gonna go into your, no, not today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
my audio is going in and out, so I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Okay.
So
Gotcha,
maybe next
gotcha.
time.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
My audio is
So-
definitely.
So let's talk about if we were to make a sex video. No, not we. Okay, not we. Not we. But each of you all. Not we.
Not we.
Not we. Just
We got it.
individually, okay? What would you say your name would be, and what would be your magical move? Let me say that.
We still got to go first, or you gonna go first on this?
It's men's turn.
I would love to know what your name is.
It's men's day.
I would love to know what name
Oh shit.
gave herself. You know, for a long time, I was like, the perfect name is taken and then ruined, because what gets better than Magic Johnson, right? And you
Wait a
can't
minute.
use it. But now it's
Yeah.
like, you don't want to
True.
be Magic, nigga. You don't want
Yeah, but then be the most dangerous shit on the planet. Like, that's not
Oh,
that's not
my
even what you want to.
God.
You don't want to be known for that. Not even a little bit.
So not that name, Jay.
Fucking the most
What name?
diabolical shit on the planet.
And so once that one was ruined for me, I don't know if I've ever thought of one again to go with. You know, except for my own name, which sounds pretty. My first and middle, J.I. But it's not really, you know, it's anything special. I wouldn't change much. I got tape now. Where's my name in there?
Wait a minute, you got tapes? Hold on, what?
Well, we don't use tape anymore.
You got tapes?
That motherfucker say family reunion. Like, nigga, this is not it.
Is that Gerald? His name,
Like,
right?
hell no. Like, this
Okay.
is not it.
James, what would be your name?
Oh,
No, wait. Jay, you didn't say what would be your move though.
Oh. So, you know, I'm pretty tall. So I think it would be the standing bang. You know, where I'm standing up, I'm holding your legs.
Don't imitate nothing. Just say it again. The what?
The standing bang. I don't necessarily know what the term is for it.
That's funny.
But your feet would be off the ground. It would be a whole, you know, to do. It was just, I used my height to benefit a lot in the situation. Oh, I'm standing.
Okay. The standing. Okay.
That's funny.
She's probably okay. So anyway, James, moving on to your name and your move. I'm trying to picture it.
Okay, so I have never in my life given any of this some thought. Not even a little bit. I've
you
never
don't
thought.
have a whole name.
I've never thought about it ever. I've never thought about a name. I've never thought about, oh, I got the perfect dismount. Like, no, I've never thought about none of that shit. That has never crossed my mind.
But
So,
just for instance,
I don't know. It'd probably be where you got a chick on her back, you grab that one shoulder,
I said,
pull her
what's
down
your
to where she
name
can't
first?
run,
What's your
and
name?
you fucking do what you need to do.
You name it, Jane. He's trying to describe. You don't have a name for it. He needs you to name it.
I'm not naming it. I'm not naming it.
That's you need.
I don't know.
Half Nelson.
I
Sound
wouldn't.
like a half Nelson.
Well, probably what.
A reverse.
Probably
half
what be close. You ever hucklebuck the chick? That's that would be close. That would be,
Wait a minute. What? Have you ever what?
oh
Have we
shit.
ever?
Hold on,
What is that
hold on,
position?
hold on.
Hey, cuz you
Wait,
know what I'm
let me
talking
take my
about.
glasses off.
position?
What
You know
now?
exactly
What?
what I'm talking about.
What's a
He know,
hucklebuck?
hey, he know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, you just don't know. It's when you get a chick on her
Okay,
back,
well,
you grab both shoulders from up underneath where they can't go nowhere, and you just give them what they came for.
I like the wheelbarrow or something.
No.
The wheelbarrow.
oh,
my
I know
God.
what you. I know what you're talking about.
She have flashbacks up there. You see her face? That
I
woman
did
said,
not have a flashback.
Wait a
I had to
minute.
think about it.
"Oh
You
my
gotta
god."
look
Okay.
Think about it.
You gotta look off to the right a little bit.
Yeah, she zoned out for a hot second.
Exactly.
See, playing with her hair too. She know exactly what I'm talking about. She know exactly what the fuck we talking about.
I know what you're
Okay.
talking about, but
Yeah.
there's no flashbacks. But I can envision what you're talking about now. We'll say I
Okay,
can
so-
envision
You look-
what
Her
you're
eyes
talking
ain't
about.
left
You
the
look at a
ceiling
chick,
yet. Her eyes
you
ain't
in the
left
spot where you
ceiling
look
yet.
a chick right in her face, and you know exactly what the fuck you doing. That'll be what it is.
All right, Jane, your turn.
She's like, nigga, I can't breathe. Wait a minute.
I wish. I'm saying like, I wish I had more people on the show because this would be like I wouldn't have to answer this question.
Yeah, but that ain't tonight.
That ain't. Yep, nope, that ain't it.
I would be the clincher.
The what?
The what?
This
The
nigga say
planter.
lawn chair? What?
He said the planter. I think she's doing some gardening.
No, I said the clincher. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about the.
Oh my god. Hell no.
Yo, she taking
She's
seeds,
silly.
huh? Okay.
She said, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Nowhere.
A tree grows in Brooklyn. Ass.
You said the launcher. The lawn chair. What the fuck?
That nigga getting folded like lawn chairs. Hell no.
Hold on. I
Hell no.
What the hell is the clincher?
I said
That's
the
the gotcha.
clincher.
It's the gotcha.
Right. And
It's
the
like,
movement,
gotcha.
the movement is internal. That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
Oh,
Brandy,
using her Kegels over there.
help! You're next.
No,
Hold on,
I choose not the.
Is
She
that your
said,
name
nigga, I need
and
a
your move?
shower. She said, y'all tripping.
Hold on, is that your name and your
Yeah.
move?
What? Who?
The clincher. Is that your name and your move?
That's why I said, yeah, it's a combination. It's that, and then it's the wholesome internal. We keep it internal.
Hell.
First off, this thing
Brandy.
that shows dirty words. If I'm not mistaken,
Huh?
what's the name of this show? Dirty words. Is that what? The
Dirty
Pleasure?
Use your words.
Pleasure shirt, the dirty,
The Dirty
pleasure
Pleasure
shirt.
Use,
Yeah.
This
use
is
your
my
words.
brand. The Dirty Words Apparel is the brand.
Okay.
You gotta use your words.
So yeah.
I'm using my words and I'm saying, okay, Brittany, I
Explain.
was messing up. I'm saying it's called the clincher, and the move is internal because it's muscles that are internal.
We got
That's
it.
my move.
We get it.
And what's
There
your
we go.
point? And so your name is also the clincher?
Nah, the move is the helicopter.
No, we talking about the name.
Your name.
What is your name?
Clincher, the clincher.
That's your name?
Yes! I'm not gonna keep
And then
on
you said
that
your
shit.
move? You said your move is called the helicopter?
The helicopter, yeah.
So we look you up on Pornhub. and it's gonna
Oh
be.
my God.
We gotta look up the clincher.
Oh my
Nobody-
God. Oh my
Nobody gonna
God.
look up
you
the
could-
clincher on
You
Pornhub.
look up if you look up Jane, you'll probably find some stuff.
Yeah, with a bunch of Janes on there.
But none of them are me. Just saying. So none of them are me. Let me clarify.
Gonna have that ski mask on. We gonna know who it is.
Exactly. During COVID times, we masked up. All right.
That is not what they meant.
The show,
That is not what that man meant. No.
What?
Anthony Fauci will be totally disappointed. That is not what he meant.
That's not what he intended.
Masked up?
By the mask. The mask mandate.
Hell no, that nigga did not mean ski mask.
I got a mask mandate.
Right. Right. We're not doing none of that. I want to give time.
He's so
Randy,
disappointed.
I hear you. So what you got to say? What
I
is
have
your name
nothing to
gonna
say.
be?
He said, "I am
have nothing
disappointed
to
in you
say.
niggas."
Brandy, you got to tell us your name, man. We can't leave the show hanging like
I
this.
don't. You know what? I don't think I have a name. I
Hold on.
don't know. I gotta think about that.
Did you say your name was Bunny?
What?
You say Bunny? Is that your name?
I did not. That is not my name.
I sounded like you were saying Bunny the whole time.
Brandy.
My name is Brian.
My apologies.
Her phone went out. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
What
Yeah, I
it
thought
stopped with her having an
it was
attitude.
Brandy.
I'm not
Like, right
serious.
in mid bitch face. Is that what they call it?
No, she just couldn't hear you. She's having a lot of audio issues. Let me take her down because that's kind of a weird little situation right there. We'll just take her off the screen for right now. Brandy, when you come back in the audio or back on video, we'll add you back if it's not too late. But we wanted to wrap up the show. I wanted to thank Jay Font and James for coming out. Jay Font, thank you
Thanks
for your
for having
first time coming here. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Let me know any other time.
I definitely will. Did you have anything you needed to promote?
No, not right now. Nope.
Not right now. Okay. Well,
Just
my
looking
name's
forward.
Okay. My name is Jane Marie Portree. I'm owner of Dirty Words Apparel. You can't find this shirt at dirtywordapparel.com yet, but we're working on some t-shirts for the show, so we will have some very soon for you to be able to purchase, and we'll also have some contests, so you can do that. Check it out.
Water is definitely wet.
Huh? Also, somebody's about to get muted real quick. Also, for all your sex toys, lubricants, and body paints, and all that kind of stuff, you can check out BK Pleasure Palace on Facebook. That's where Brandy has all her bedroom candy merchandise that you can check out. Guys and girls, or the LGBTQ community.
That sounds like a point right there.
Will be able to take advantage of the
Pleasure
toys.
Palace?
Huh? BK Pleasure Palace.
That sounds like a porn hub right there.
I was gonna tell her that could probably be her name, but she was just like the audio was causing too many issues for her, so we didn't want to have her doing all that. It made you a little irritated, I get that. But we're gonna air this some other time. I'm gonna edit some of the stuff because some of the stuff wasn't, But anyway, we appreciate y'all coming out. Find us or subscribe rather on what are we on YouTube? You can subscribe and be able to check out all the shows as they air and even our reruns. So we appreciate you. Have a great night.
All right, you too. Thanks for.
I'm Jane Marie Portree, owner of Dirty Words Apparel, and my co-host Brandy is owner of the Pleasure Palace. We are the Dirty Pleasure Show. This podcast gets dirty down in the sheets of your bed and your head. The Dirty Pleasure Show.